you laugh?
Quite wonderful, Steve.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. There's been a lot of things happen in this rivalry. But to beat the hell out of your rival so bad that they run off, fire their coach, and they're like, who are we going to hire? Hell, I don't know. Just hire a guy that's never coached a game before. I don't know, but somebody got to go.
Heads have got to roll.
Heads have got to roll. Oh, man.
Is it the zero?
Whew.
Is it the by the way, the phone lines are open, good people. If you
we already got people on them. Yeah.
8150 93.9 is the number. 38 31 93.9 is the text line. I'm just going to start with this opening question, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the 0 points? Okay, that's one option.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a running back with the number 46 putting up 100 yards, being from Ashland, Kentucky? Is it a number 89 running back from North Hardin? I'm sorry, converted redshirt freshman running back from North Hardin putting up 100 yards? Or is it Big Dog texting during the game to people from his previous destination? Which one, Steve, did Mitch just say, I can't have that ever again? Somebody who is a decision maker, even if it's somebody behind the scenes, because you never know who's the real decision maker. Which one of those? And you can only pick one, Steve. Or you can add one if you need to. But which one of those just said, I don't care. This can't happen ever again.
Oh, man. It's
which one
tough.
Is the top of the list, Steve?
Because I want to give, okay, I'm not real shocked that Kentucky couldn't move the ball. Our defense is legit. And it's not really that crazy that Kentucky's made, and I hate to even just rip on kids, man. He seemed like a good little kid, whatever. But Kentucky's convinced themselves that Cutter Boley's this awesome quarterback. And I'm like, he's not really that good. I don't know.
Steve,
you've seen him play.
Again, this is,
I'm sorry.
This is critique.
He's probably a fine kid.
This is critique, Steve. This is not crapping on a kid.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the kid's he's not very good.
We've watched quarterbacks, Steve, and when you saw, listen, Drew Diener, myth of the microphone, when you saw your team out there against Kentucky and you saw that ball come out of Cutter Boley's hand, I'm talking about in real time, in real life, right in front of you.
One series both ways.
Yes.
And Mark Ennis, who can tell you at 3:00 today on the drive, he can tell you exact story I'm telling you. Me and Mark Ennis looked at each other and went, "Oh."
No, that's exactly, Steve. It's exactly.
And uh-oh, in a good way.
Yes.
I watched their front. I watched our front. I watched him throw the football and went, this might not be good.
Yeah, just
for them.
There's a certain amount of heat that comes off of football. There's a certain timing of our defensive line to being around the quarterback. Just even if you don't get the sack, even if they get a completion, you're like, that's not going to hold up.
Yeah.
And it always happens, Steve, when you see them in person and you just see the speed and the collisions, and you're like, it just it sounds weak. You can hear the strength of your line.
Oh man,
against Kentucky's line.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, we just kicked their tail up front. Like, I mean, we just flat out kicked their butts up front.
I can't even think of a particular play other than like a blown up screen, right? Or a screen that just doesn't go for anything, and you're just like,
yeah,
it's what you do. It's what you do to, and I know this is kind of an extreme thing, but it's the feeling when you control Xavier's forehead, and let's just say he's kicking and he's trying to grab you. And let's just say one of those kicks kind of catch you, but it's still kind of like, good one. But you can control his forehead and he's just flailing. That's what it felt like when you blocked that punt.
Yeah.
You're flailing to try to get something going.
Pissed me right on off. I got kicked in the face.
I was meaning more like the legs or something.
Yeah, like, did you just kick me in the face?
Like he gets a lucky chin shot.
Let me ask you a question if you want to do this, because I know we have a ton to get to. I mean, I want to get to this game, big picture, all the stuff. We have a couple on the line already. Do you want to go that direction?
We
and
probably
kind of
should.
see,
we owe it to the people.
Sure, and then we'll kind of go from there too. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's start off with Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, welcome in to 93.9. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just sitting back, having a drink, smoking a cigar, watching the highlights of the ball game.
Absolutely.
Is this a highlight? I'm sorry. Is this a highlight kind of day, or is do you need to see every ticking second of the game in replay?
No, it's a highlight game, and because there's so many of them. You know what I mean? It's like defense. Like how many times we sacked that cat? And I was wrong because I called and I was like this quarterback's going to wear us out, and we made him look like a chump. Yeah,
no, you really did.
You know what I mean? It was like, what is going on? But this is the only, and it's not. I don't want to change the subject on like how great they played and everything, but dude, those two running backs, and all running backs were injured all season. It seemed like, I don't know, 5 or 6 games into the season, we'd have gave these guys some carries. You know what I mean? Because everybody was hurt. And I mean, I know it was kind of like a flukish game, but they seem like they got some juice. You know what I mean? They're both big boys, and they're from Kentucky, which is the best thing. You know what I mean? And that's just from looking at, because this is what I like is it's not the big play where you break out and you run.
Nope.
I mean, 40 yards carry, you can control the game. And you don't have to depend on Miller Moss, and he can have an average game, and it don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just looking back on the season, it's like, God, I wish we would have done that 5 weeks ago.
Yeah. No, Johnny, hey, we appreciate the call, man. Yeah, but every team wasn't Kentucky, and I just think we just dominated them.
That's a great point. Every team wasn't Kentucky, and again, we have good coaching.
Yeah,
we have good coaching, and we have good
very
leadership.
Good coaching, yeah.
Good leadership, good coaching, good preparation makes for a product like that where you might get revisionists, but you're saying they would have set Isaac Brown would have set the single game rushing record in the history of college football.
Marcus, there was one game, and Braxton Jennings played his butt off. I mean, I'm going to give them to him, and Sean Boykins get all the credit in the world. But, there was a couple plays where, you were watching the game, and, there was one in particular, Braxton Jennings gets the ball. He goes to the left side. There's a hole. He can cut back. There's a hole you could drive a truck through. And everybody's sitting there going, I mean, Isaac Brown is in the end zone already.
No disrespect to Braxton Jennings.
No,
please don't do that. I mean, don't think that we are in any way, shape, form, or fashion taking away
kudos
from what
to those
they did.
kids,
Right.
man. They ran their butt off, man, and and they're both young guys. So I mean, I think they got a shot at having a solid career.
And I agree with John. They had some thump behind them too. They had a little thump behind them.
Yeah, but it was my God. I mean, if any of the top three would have played, that score might have been in the 70s. I mean, dude, there were holes you could drive trucks through, multiple trucks. I don't even go to Isaac. I think Kewan or Duke healthy would have just.
It would have gotten so bad, so fast.
Yes,
that they wouldn't even been in the game.
I know. It would have been bad. Do I keep it rolling?
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Kind of go off of.
Who we got up next?
Yeah. By the way, really quick, they do. A lot of people giving Coach Barclay, a big
kudos. Yep.
Shout out, because he was, obviously, man, he's got those backs ready. We'll go ahead and get Adrian. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Adrian in here. Adrian, welcome into 939. What's going on, man?
All right, man. What's up, y'all?
That's it.
Feeling good.
All right, first, man, I just want to say, give that man a scholarship.
Okay.
That's coming without question.
Fair enough.
Like to think
and
so.
One thing at the game, I was at the game, man, and one thing that I seen out of nowhere, this dude just comes out of the tunnel with a broom.
It was broom time.
He just came out of the tunnel with, I don't know where he got it from or whatever, but he just came out of the tunnel with a broom, and that got the crowd crazy. Well, that's all I want to say.
I appreciate the call, man.
It is broom time.
You do. Yeah, well, it does make it even a little extra sweeter when you're like, that game's over, and you're like, and we just smoked y'all in basketball. Oh my gosh, man! That is nice.
Are the phones? You still got people online?
No, we got another one. Let's get David. Let's get David in here. David, what's going on, man?
Well, I tell you what. I guess with the victory Saturday over UK, what bowl games are possibilities you think for the team?
Okay, all right. Hey, yeah, no, appreciate the call, David.
My brain has not gone that far, Steve. I'll be dependent on you for that.
I mean, I'm kind of with you. on that. Like, I haven't fully went there. The only thing that caught my eye, because here's the thing, there's so much still to play out with that. I mean, the ACC, I think, has just shot themselves in the foot with their stupid tiebreaker rule. But, I mean, you could get dropped down or raised up. I mean, what if a couple things happened and Virginia and Miami got into the playoffs, then that changes everything. What if Duke wins and no ACC teams get in the playoff? Well, then that's going to change a lot too. The only thing that's really interested me was there is a scenario we can get in the Music City Bowl.
Nashville.
Yeah, which that would be ideal, especially for this year, because, today's not really the day to do it. We'll do it when we big picture everything. Of course, we all know we left some food on the table this year, right? Like, no but we're close. Like Coach Brom said that, and we'll get to that. Like, we're close though. But you finished with a big win against your rival. Something like that you could get a quick trip to Nashville. Mm-hmm. I think you've done enough that people would travel well to that game. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, I'm kind of with you though, man. There's so much to play out this weekend that, I mean, the fluctuation is so far that it's almost like,
still too much. Yeah,
I just almost gotta wait. Yeah. Like Saturday night, Sunday morning, I'll get up and go, okay, what are we hearing? That one's going to be tough. Let's get Doc in here really quick. Doc, welcome into 93.9. What's up, man?
Good morning, guys. After celebrating this weekend, I still have a couple of questions. as bad as Kentucky's defense is, was there some reason that when Deuce was in the game, there were just running plays called and no opportunity for him to throw the ball? Second question, can we afford to get that freshman left-handed quarterback from Cal to come here and let him work Brom's offense?
Yeah, hey, look, Doc, I appreciate the call. Yeah, well, Marcus, I didn't do it.
I'm listening.
Doc did it, so you can't blame me. Quarterback talk.
Listen, Steve, I know you, Steve. You sent Doc a text message begging him to bring up a quarterback. You probably put on the text line, will somebody please call into this show and ask about quarterbacks? Because that's all that matters.
Because the moment I got home and laid my head down and I woke up yesterday morning, I said, so what quarterbacks are going to hit the portal?
I mean, there's the quarterback talk. I want my new quarterback here to play in the bowl game, Steve.
Yeah, look, I need to know who my offensive line is going to be
I
next
want
year.
my new quarterback here playing in the Music City Bowl game, Steve.
Yeah.
I am the Lane Kiffin of radio show hosts.
Yeah. Look, he needs to be on the sideline,
He needs to be
out,
learning the playbook already.
Yeah. We need him here. Who is he? What's his name? I need to know who he is. Is it just gonna be somebody on the roster? I don't care. I need answers. I need answers now. You know what I'm saying? Like I need answers today.
Because
I'm like, that was
so
a great
important.
game. That's fine. Good for you guys. I'll catch back up with y'all at the bowl game. I even tweeted it out yesterday. I was like, I know Marcus is going to be mad at me, but I'm watching quarterback videos. I'm watching offensive line videos. I'm watching running back, potential running. I typed in Google yesterday, biggest potential transfers.
just to find the YouTube videos and the Googles of who's being talked about the most.
I'm like, who's back? And look, I started hating immediately. I turned around and started hating on Holloway and Clev Lubin the very next day. I'm like, y'all ain't good enough for the pros. You need to come back. Ain't neither one of y'all good enough to play in the NFL. Come on. Look, get a nice little check, come back.
The moment the game ended, I started saying none of my players that were effective
Clev's too
this
small.
year.
Yeah, I was like, Clev's too small. He needs to be back next year. Holloway, you had 2 interceptions against Kentucky. All right, grow up. Who wouldn't? All right. Well, you going to celebrate those? Hey, good for you. Hey, quarterback's terrible.
This is like the worst people. We're the worst people to listen to right after a big victory.
Stanquan and Capers, you guys are back. Look, I'm working. Like, I'm going down the list of okay, I need this guy back. Everybody on offense is gone. Pretty much.
Coach Brom, what do you need me to do?
I'm paying Isaac. Yeah, no, start talking. Like, what role does Steve Rummage play in this?
What do you need from me? How can I help?
Yeah, what can I do?
I didn't want to gloss over it, but
sure.
When he said it in the press conference, he talked about leaving food on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And the Kentucky victory helps you take a breath and get perspective, right?
Yeah.
And then you say, and I enjoyed his forwardness in the post-game presser of, we weren't in that SMU game. That's the only game we weren't in. Yep. He said, in the last couple of years, teams that are winning the championship have a couple of losses.
Yeah.
Teams that are winning championships have 2 losses. Mm-hmm. We had one game that we...
And not only weren't in, I mean, Marcus, we talked about it last night. We're an extra 700 $600,000 left tackle away. And I know you go, well, man.
Wait, say that. Rephrase that so people get that. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, like not only were we close, you're like, well, you were close, but you needed about 4 things to go your way, recruiting wise. I'm like, no, that's Jeff Brom saying, if I just had one more left tackle that we could have played, one more this that I had. That's how close we are.
One more corner playmaker.
Yeah, one more play. That one more dude that could make one more play. And we're heading to Charlotte. That doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah, I mean,
from a fan.
Yeah, it's like imagine if you had like $38 million just to blow.
Just $38 million. You just throw away.
I mean, that's a lot of money, Steve.
Yeah.
$38 million could buy a lot of left tackles.
I mean, imagine how much $22 million could buy. I mean, my God, just $22 million. If you were using $22 million on a football team, well,
$22 million. How much does a big time left tackle cost, Steve?
Probably.
How much does a dominant O-line cost?
I mean, look, take $22 million and spend it on the O-line. But I don't know if that works because, I mean, I know a team that spent $22 million on 12 players and still out there just getting waxed every day they play somebody. So you want to get back to the phone lines for a second?
Fire away.
Got a few, yeah. And then I got some quarterback names. Okay, let's start off with Bob. Bob, welcome into 93.9. What's going on?
Hey, guys. I just got to say one thing about Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We beat Kentucky so bad that they got to go out and spend $38 million.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Go Cards.
Oh, appreciate it.
Appreciate the call. No. Listen, Steve, I don't want to irritate people, but I'm just I am flabbergasted by the reaction, and I know it's a what do we call it, Steve? Like, it's an irrational. We talked about it before.
Yeah.
Like, I have these irrational fears. Like,
yep.
This is the most irrational reaction from a fan base and a university. It's a colossal overreaction, or overreaction, or is it? You know what I'm saying, Steve? Like I know I'm not doing the best job of explaining, but it's like I get it, but I'm like, do you realize how extreme this move is? You realize how extreme that contract was?
Yeah.
60 days?
Well, I think he spread it out for him. So.
Oh yeah, he spread it out for us.
Yeah, say different. But I think he helped him out a little bit. It was like, here, yeah, you don't have to pay it all in 60 days. We'll do.
Jeez.
He's like, as long as I never have to coach against that guy again, I don't care. You can take.
I'll take the was it Bobby Bonilla Day?
Yeah. Just give me my payday. Yeah, just give me my payday.
Tell him bring me my money
every year. Yeah, a little bit every year, and for the next 30 years. Let's get one more in here, and then we'll get the break. Let's get Jim Hill in. Jim, what's going on, man?
Fellas, what a great day to be a Card. What
Absolutely.
a great weekend. You know, I was at the game Saturday. I was supposed to have some family go with me. They decided it was too chilly, so I happily went by myself, hung out with some good friends. You know, the thing that I think stuck out to me most, and I think I heard Paul talking about this morning with Mark earlier show, but I was so happy to see Miller have a good day, just because, he's taken some criticism this year. I mean, some of it warranted, maybe some of it not, neither here nor there, but just to see him be able to go out like that and, we'll see if he's going to play in the bowl game or not. But, he just had such a great day. And then, to run your rival off the field 41-0 with a fifth and sixth string running back, walk-ons. I mean, there were high school teams that didn't allow him to run for as many yards last year. So I'm not real sure what was going on in Lexington, down the road there. But, $38 million, there's a lot of stakes going to be had at Ruby's with that money over the next couple of years, I'm sure. Couldn't happen to a better fan base. So excited. Excited to see who's going to stick with us next year, because I know we talked about this, or you guys talked about this a week or so ago, wondering which running backs we're going to be able to keep, which ones we're not. Mm-hmm. And then I want to give a big shout out to, I highly doubt he's listening, but chatted up for about 2 seconds with Chris Bell after the game. Man, that dude's a Cardinal through and through. Hated to see he got hurt, but and not able to contribute this past weekend. But if he decides to come back and play, obviously would love to see that. And then the last thing I want to say, and I highly doubt any UK fans are listening right now, but can we please stop talking about the 1900s when leather helmets were a thing and those 6 wins you had against us? Back in the day, like, sure, it's a part of history, but I mean, we're talking, that was like before CTE was even a thing. Maybe that's where they're at. Maybe they've bumped their heads too many times to realize those games don't matter as much anymore. And in the modern era, we've waxed that, what. And then, sorry, I know I said last thing. One more last thing. I did not realize until yesterday, Stoops, the only coach in Stoops' era that he had a winning record against was Satterfield. Did you guys know that?
I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet. So I was like, yeah, because it was like, yeah, it reminded you, like, nah, dude, you really didn't beat up on Louisville. You beat up on Satterfield.
Yeah, I mean, he was 6-6 in his tenure. And, God, it's just in Satterfield. I mean, I'd say less at that point. So, anyways, appreciate y'all. Looking forward to more great basketball, exercising the demons down in Fayetteville here this week. Looking forward to that. And, happy Cardinal fan over here, boys.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, Jim.
Appreciate you, Jim. Yep. You want to keep Nikki V on schedule here?
Let's take a
good break.
Let's get a break, get a good reset here on 93.9 The Ville.
This is Nathan Huber with ESPN Louisville. As a sports official, I'm always on my feet. I suffered with severe pain in my left foot for 2 years. Having been misdiagnosed by 2 other podiatrists, I was frustrated and not sure where to turn. I was fortunate to find Dr. Patel and his great team at New Horizon Foot and Ankle. On my first visit, Dr. Patel correctly identified my issue and started treatment that day. Thanks to his expertise, I am back on the field stronger than ever, and I can't thank his team enough. New Horizon Foot and Ankle, where innovation meets excellence.
Looking to boost your team's image and professionalism? Turn to Shaheen's Uniforms. They understand the importance of a polished appearance. The range of business uniforms is designed for comfort, durability, and style, no matter the industry you're in. The best part? They offer customer branding services. Make your mark with logo embroidery and personalized designs that showcase your company's identity. From the office to the job site, they got the perfect uniform solution for your business. Elevate your team's confidence and impress your customers. Ready to take your business to the next level? Visit Shaheen's Uniforms today to discuss your uniform needs. Shaheen's Uniforms, where experience, quality, and your business's image come together.
Gift giving gives me a headache. Way too pricey.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Huh? What's your deal?
What's my deal? I got holiday savings at Metro. I got 4 lines for just $25 each.
Wow.
And 4 free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G and no activation fees and no ID required. Gifts covered.
Get that more for your money feeling. Only at Metro. Visit your store today. Just bring your number. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Looking for a thrilling new experience in Louisville? Head over to Next Level Ranges, the city's newest high-tech gun range. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, we've got the perfect setup with state-of-the-art lanes, expert instructors, and a safe, welcoming atmosphere. Wrap up your shooting with a farm-to-table meal from Brass Social, or kick up your feet and relax in our exclusive members lounge. With personal lockers for your convenience, you'll feel right at home. Located just off Blankenbaker Parkway across from Lexus of Louisville and J-Town, Next Level Ranges, where precision meets passion. Visit nextlevelranges.com for more information. That's nextlevelranges.com.
Parlor Pizza and Pints, where good food and great times meet. 6 Louisville area locations bringing you award-winning artisan pizzas with house-smoked wings, craft beer, and signature cocktails. Enjoy great outdoor dining and game watch parties, Wing Wednesdays, weekly drink specials, and a staff who make you feel right at home every time. A proud supporter of the 502 Circle and Cardinal Athletics, we'll see you at Parlor.
Can't get enough ESPN Louisville? Subscribe to us on YouTube at ESPN Louisville for live watch-alongs, play-by-play breakdowns with the coach, behind-the-scenes action in the bullpen, and more.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, live broadcasts, and much more. Email us at partnerships@espnlouisville.com. That's partnerships@espnlouisville.com. Become a partner of the sports leader, ESPN Louisville.
Black Friday savings are here at the Home Depot, which means it's time to add new cordless power to your collection. Right now, when you buy a select battery kit from one of our top brands like Ryobi or Milwaukee, you'll get a select tool from that same brand for free. Click into one of our best deals of the season and stock up on tools for all your upcoming projects. Get Black Friday savings happening now at the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
Give the gift of pro soccer this holiday season. The Louisville City and Racing Louisville Holiday Pack features 6 tickets starting at just $99. Plus, each purchase includes a team-branded holiday stocking. Visit LynnFamilyStadium.com to shop today. Holiday Pack tickets are flexible. Use them on a single game or mix and match for multiple games when the 2026 season kicks off in March. That's the Lou City and Racing
I missed that coffee,
Pack.
but it's all
6
good. How you
tickets
doing, man?
for just $99. Visit LynnFamilyStadium.com to give the gift of soccer this holiday
I
season.
can get my own coffee. We appreciate it, though, man.
Yeah, like
Hey, it's Steve
I'll
Roach
shoot
here.
somebody some
You've probably
emergency
heard all about the
packs
new
or something.
regulations that have hit the real
Cool,
estate
me and
market,
Nick, we need
making the
Cool,
process
cool.
more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut-rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just need some
Man, I
mortgage
made the
advice,
best
these are the folks you
salmon
want in your
and mashed
corner.
potatoes
So here's the
last
play.
night. I'm so
Call
mad at
Josh
myself.
Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Ville, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
Everybody, the temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with this sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split, like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. What were the SEC teams doing with Kentucky all year?
What do you mean?
They were competitive in the SEC. Kentucky was.
Yeah, but that's maybe it's not that good. I don't.
Is that a dangerous statement to make, Steve?
Yeah. No, I mean,
Georgia was
really,
what was it, 19-9?
I don't know.
Georgia.
I don't even remember. I don't know.
Did they go? Did they go overtime with Texas?
Yeah, no, I know Texas was close.
What about Ole Miss?
Nah, Georgia smoked them. Georgia beat them 35-14.
No, I was talking about Georgia Tech.
Oh, Georgia Tech. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ole Miss beat them by 7.
Ole Miss beat that Kentucky team by 7.
Yeah, South Carolina blew them out. Georgia blew them out. Texas only beat them by 3. Tennessee blew them out. Then they beat Auburn. They beat Florida. And then Vandy blew them out. That's like, dude, next year they're going to hire a new coach, right? Next year. I'm like, they should petition right now to have that game moved to the beginning of the season. They should. No, seriously, for the fun of the game. For the fun of the game. Like, we should be able to, with them having a new coach, you know what I'm saying? With them having a new coach, can you imagine going into that game? They're going to have a ton of optimism. It's going to be exciting, you know. Man, we're going into the season. Kentucky's
the home
excited.
opener in Lexington with the new coach and Louisville coming to town.
They've got a new coach, you know, it's going to be fun. But instead, you know when we get to play them, Marcus? After they've played Alabama, Florida, who's now going to be really good with Summerall, LSU with Lane Kiffin, Vandy, at Missouri, at Oklahoma, at South Carolina, at Tennessee, and at Texas A&M. They're going to be half dead by the time they get to the game with us. Like, what? I mean, my God, dude.
Fighting to save their season and being
They're going to be crawling into that game. I mean, I don't care who they hire. It's still Kentucky. You're not going and beating Alabama, Florida, LSU, probably Vandy now, at Missouri, at Oklahoma, at South Carolina, at Tennessee, at Texas A&M.
And whatever they're going to have to pay in NIL to upgrade their talent, they're fighting up.
It's getting paid to Stoops.
That's Steve, I'm going to keep saying that to you over and over again. That's a lot of buyout money.
Yeah.
That could go to a lot of players.
Without a doubt.
I would never have a buyout. If I'm an AD, I would never make a buyout game plan again.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll drag the bottom of the coaching barrel and go get players.
Yep.
I mean, is he $38 million buyout bad of a coach, Steve?
I don't know. They look pretty dog crap.
What's the text?
And was it not the most Kentucky thing ever to do? Actually, this might be the most Kentucky football thing ever. Is to finally fire Stoops the day John Summerall's hired by Florida. The freaking day that the guy who's the prodigal son that would have come home, because he was their Brom.
Right.
Except he was their Brom where we always said, if Brom gets to Notre Dame before we get him, we ain't getting him.
Mm-hmm.
And we got him before then. They waited. The ironic nature of UK football, when Steve Rummage says it's still Kentucky football, it doesn't matter what kind of lipstick you put on it. It's still Kentucky football. The fact that they fired him the freaking day that Summerall signs with Florida.
You know what that almost looks like? Like imagine you're like a Louisville fan, right? And somebody is like getting ready to sucker punch you. And then you get pushed in the back.
Yeah.
And you fall down. Did you see that video, Steve?
Yes.
He attempted
Somebody said he had negative reach.
Talking about the Kentucky guy.
Yeah. Which apparently Bosch knows the guy and said he's like actually a pretty tough guy. I guess he's just drunk.
He was just off balance.
He's like, I told Bosch, I said, listen, even though I'm a Louisville fan, he's a Kentucky fan, I'm like, you need to tell me he needs to go whoop somebody's, you know what, and videotape it. If he's really tough, he has to go. I believe Bosch. Yeah, Bosch's like, yeah, no, he's actually a pretty tough guy. Like, like, yeah, he needs to go fight somebody, and beat them up.
No, listen, you can't.
And as a fellow big guy, I feel him.
You can't be tough with the sucker punch, the haymaker sucker punch out of nowhere. Or everybody.
Do you get any?
Everybody can be tough with a sucker punch.
I mean, you get one. I'm drunk, right?
Yes.
I give him one. I'm drunk. Like,
yes.
Okay. But you have to beat somebody up now. And it can't be me because I'm the one that recommended it. So maybe Nick.
Help me help you.
Yo! Yeah. Look, because I don't know how tough you are, sir. So I don't
wait, so I'm the litmus test? Like so that means I am a little tough.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I'm a Mendoza line.
No, your toughness is why I always say I never would want to fight you, because I'm like, I can't go where you'll go. I don't know. I'll be like, unless I'm willing to kill you.
I mean, you're hockey tough.
If you're, yeah, like if you're willing to kill Nick Valvano, go at it. You can fight him.
It wouldn't take much.
Like, am I willing to watch the life choke out of his eyes and exit his body? I don't know that I am. I don't know that I'm that. I don't know that I'm that.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Steve. Are you sitting on the couch, popcorn, coaching search, or watching the Kentucky thing, or is it like,
oh, I don't care?
That's I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, no, I knew that's where you were going. No, I don't care. They're not going to hire anybody that's going to be. I mean, it's not the basketball thing where you're like, oh man, that they fired Cal. Or Cal left, and it was like, yes, we got him out of there. Mm-hmm. It was like, but it's still Kentucky basketball, and you're like, oh, man, hope they don't go get,
don't luck up. Don't luck up and do something good.
Yeah, don't get some dude that's really, really good, where we're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. Like if they had hired, I mean, all jokes aside, like if they had hired Chris Beard, and you're like, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. This could be a problem,
right?
Like they could be really good. Football, no. I mean, look at their board, and Louisville would be here. But here's the problem, Marcus. Louisville would be that way too, where Louisville's position is in line. But we got our Brom.
Mm-hmm.
I think John Summerall taking that Kentucky job could have been a freaking problem.
Right.
He is a football dude. You see his videos. He's out there shoving his players. He's like, if you need some juice, you come find me. You come find me. And you're like, I don't need that.
Which is what they needed.
Yes. So once, and quite honestly,
so are they going to go get a diet Summerall?
No. I mean, listen. He would have been, before I answer that, because that's a great point. Before I answer that, he would have been kind of the same situation as Brom was for us. Our program probably wasn't good enough to get a coach the caliber of Jeff Brom.
Mm-hmm.
But we were able to because the connection. Kentucky's not good enough to go get a coach. John Summerall's about to coach in the playoffs. Like, they weren't good enough to go get a coach as good as John Summerall, but the connection probably
could have got him
have
over the hump,
made it work. Yeah. If he had not, and maybe not now that Florida and them were after him, I don't know. But that when he played there, it would have been a big deal. That would have worried me. Anybody else? I mean, Will Stein. Sure. I mean, I like Will. I think he's a fine offensive coordinator. He's never coached a game. He's never put a staff together. The Heartline dude from OSU.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I mean, but he's another one. I mean, I think he's probably a better candidate. No offense to Will Stein, but I think he's probably a better candidate because he's done a little more, at Ohio State. And
how much of this?
I mean, Dan Mullen. Okay. Chip Kelly? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm just naming people.
Right. I'm not afraid of any of the names.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
State effect, state ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
The ripple effect across the state of Kentucky, as far as football.
You're gonna make me be mean. I hate when you ask these questions. When you ask these questions, because now I've got to say something like, go ahead, y'all can have the kids in the state, I'll go somewhere else. We'll see who wins. And now I'm ugly. Now I'm mean and ugly. See, thank you.
I was thinking more about how many of
Steve.
I was thinking more of how many of the fan base can you kidnap right now? See, you're talking about talent.
Okay.
You're pooping on the kids.
See, I know, and I was just automatically went.
You see how you did, Steve?
I know.
We just had two in-state kids dominate in the rivalry, right. And you're crapping on all the local kids.
Okay, we'll bring them back and start them next year.
I'll see you in Florida.
Oh. What I was saying was. Before you cut me off. Okay.
Let me finish next time.
No, there he is. And look, and Louisville's got the two top kids in the state committed right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got actually 3 of the top 4, because, I mean, they still have Marlon Harbin from right here in the city. They've got the offensive lineman from Paducah Tillman, who's the number 1 player in the state right now. They've got the kid from South Oldham, the offensive lineman, who's one of the top 3 kids in the state. So, I mean, but that's not ever my worry. That's a good way to put it. I'm not making decisions over that.
Yes,
or I'm not worried about.
That's not the height of the totem pole of your talent.
Yes.
And like I said, it's always a being we are here. We know parents of the hundreds of parents of upcoming kids, and you want to keep the best of the talent local.
Well, I think Louisville's different from the state too. I mean, now I can understand, and like I said, I get why people, with the Karsten Bush thing when he decommitted. I know why people are like, but it's an in-city kid, and need to hang on to those kids. I get that too, but the portal has changed so much.
It makes this conversation so much less on the priority.
I know, and it makes you be really unfair to high school kids, because this kid could, said kid, little Steve Rummage could be a fantastic player, and I feel mean by saying, and I could go get Nick Valvano, who's a junior at, North Texas, and he's Conference USA Player of the Year. I'm sorry, Steve. I know you're a 4-star, and that's fine. But this kid's got, Nick Valvano's got 2 years left. Yeah. And he's from, and he's North Texas CUSA Defensive Player of the Year. It's a no-brainer. I'm not doing that. Sorry, Nick, you can play us out. It's already 11. I lost track of time.
Is Nicky go over there going crazy?
Yeah, he just had those big eyes looking at me, and I was like, okay.
Let's go to break. Roll along, 939 DeVille.
Nice beanie.
McCarthy here from Westwood One. Join me and Devin McCourty this week for Monday Night Football when the Patriots battle the New York Giants. Last week, the Giants came up short in an overtime shot at upsetting the Lions. Now they play spoiler again, taking on the hottest team in the league, the 10-2 Pats, who are looking for a 10th straight win. Don't miss it on Monday Night Football.
Coverage begins tonight at 8 o'clock on 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
Got scrap metal? Midwest Metals makes recycling easy. Step 1, bring your scrap metal to any Midwest Metals location. Step 2, we weigh your haul while you relax. Step 3, get paid. It's that simple. We accept copper, aluminum, brass, and lead at all our facilities, as well as steel at our Shelbyville and Lexington locations. For years, Midwest Metal has been serving our community and spreading the word about the importance of recycling. Visit us in Louisville, Shelbyville, or Lexington, or check out mwmcorp.com for more details. Midwest Metals, recycling made simple, cash made easy.
Hi, it's Marty Book from Earl Books Carriage Ford. December is here, a time for family, a time for celebrations, and a time to finish the year strong. At Carriage Ford, we're grateful for our family and our friends and our neighbors. How about right now, 0% financing, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days. That's after Christmas. On most of our inventory. See store for details. From our Carriage Ford family to yours, happy holidays, and thank you for being our friend. Carriage Ford, Best Buy Country Mile.
So you just started working and you're finally on your career journey, but with student loans, rent, groceries, you need every dollar to be working for you. That's why Commonwealth Credit Union created Power Checking, the incredible all-in-one account that powers your spending and with built-in high-yield savings, grows your balance at the same time. No minimums, no limits. Visit ccuky.org/power to learn more. Power Checking only from Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you different. Insured by NCUA. Call us at 1-800-228-6420 for details.
Hurt in the car? Call Sam Aguiar.
I'm attorney Sam Aguiar. At Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers, there's a lot that makes us different. Everything we do is designed to take incredible care of our clients. We work fast, constantly pressuring insurance companies. Our clients hear from us. It's not the other way around. We have the bigger share guarantee, so you always get more than us. At the end of the day, our process ensures you receive the top compensation you deserve. So if you've been in an accident, give us a call. 502-888-8888.
Looking to elevate your space? KPG Glass has you covered. From custom showers and bathroom glass to windows, doors, and unique custom etching and even printed glass, KPG brings your vision to life. Need something bigger? KPG specializes in large commercial construction and renovation. KPG delivered stunning custom glasswork to the Keeper Center and the baseball team's locker room renovation. Look up their portfolio on kpgglass.com. That's kpgglass.com.
Residential shingle roofing and commercial flat roofing are two very different sciences. Shingle roofing is water shedding, while commercial flat roofing is essentially waterproofing. That's why you need a flat roofing specialist on your commercial roof. Roofing Solutions has decades of experience on thousands of commercial roofs, restaurants, schools, industrial facilities, shopping centers, all types of roofs, all kinds of conditions. And as a Duralast Platinum contractor, you know that one of America's foremost roofing manufacturers trusts Roofing Solutions with their most important projects. Roofing Solutions is your choice for your commercial flat roof. Call Jim McGraw at 502-741-0858. That's 502-741-0858. Or find them at roofsolutionsky.com. Roof Solutions is the solution to your flat roof problems.
you are feeling the chill this winter, if your home just will not stay warm because the cold weather is here now, or if your energy bills they just keep climbing, it's time to call First Choice Insulation. They are your local attic and crawl space insulation experts. First Choice Insulation keeps the cold out, keeps the comfort in. They've worked on major projects like Denny Crum Hall and with the top builders across the region, so you know you're going to get top quality every time that you can trust. Stop burning dollars to heat your home. Call First Choice Insulation today for a free consultation and mention ESPN Louisville. You'll get $300 off your next project. So First Choice Insulation, keeping Kentuckian homes warm all winter long. Visit them, 502insulation.com.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone too for my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with. Hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile. The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible boardings on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Tailspin L-Fest is cleared for takeoff at Bowman Field on Saturday, March 7th, 2026. More than 70 breweries pouring over 250 beers, rare brews, live music, silent disco, Cox's Cigar Lounge, and much more. Tailspin L-Fest makes the perfect holiday gifts. Check out other pre-sale events and learn more at tailspinlfest.com. That's tailspinlfest.com.
Hey, where's the beer guy? Bud Light here? You get a Bud Light? Bud Light? I'm here, Bud Light! Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light where? Bud Light here! Oh, Bud Light there! I missed that because of you! You did not miss that play because of me! Tough to stop talking this way? Yeah! It's actually kind of fun! Hey! I got you, Bud Light. Oh, nice. Never mind! Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. What'd I miss? I have no idea.
Download the ESPN Louisville app today. Powered by Bud Light. Always brewed with 4 ingredients for a clean, crisp taste.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
If you're a true sports fan, you're always searching for that home field advantage. And speaking of homes, I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs. The name you should know, Derek A. Stewart. Derek A. Stewart brings experience and expertise to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also familiar with any and every type of property and location you could be interested in. And the best part is, your home field advantage is only a telephone call away. So do yourself a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. Every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or sewage pump,
you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, effluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217. Or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. KentuckianaPumps.com.
Almost got it. I thought we were going to get it. KentuckianaPumps.com. Give a quick shout out to my friends over at the Grout Medical Louisville. Give them a call, 502-609-3900. They do regrouting, recaulking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement. Listen, they're professional. They're going to come in. They have a customer-first mentality, which means they're going to come to your house. They're going to give you, if you call them, they're going to give you that free estimate. They're going to say, okay, this is what we can do. It's exactly how we can do it. So it's not going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, yeah, we can do that. And then they get out there and, it's like, well, okay, they're going to do whatever they can. They're going to be there to see it and actually go through the job with you, give you an estimate, and then see if that works for both of you. They do residential or commercial. So, like I said, Nate Huber had a shower done here, and they can do something as little, but if it's your shower, and some people like me who are shower is when if I'm looking for a place, that's one of the first things I'm looking.
It's important, yeah.
I'm like, how's the shower? But they can do something as small as that, or an entire business, flooring, whatever you need. Give them a call. Owners Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey, and Marty McGraw. They're going to get you together. 502-609-3900. The Grout Medic of Louisville.
Okay,
John
Steve.
Got one more match.
You said what?
John Cena's only got one more match. It's good play, Nick.
To retirement?
Yeah. Yeah, one more match. I watched a little bit. I finally sat down and watched some of the pay-per-view, Marcus, on Saturday night. Louisville won. I just been busy. I've been keeping up with it. I never don't keep up with it. I know what's happening.
Right.
I watch all the reviews. But Louisville won. I was like, man, I'm going to sit down and watch pay-per-view, on Saturday night. It just sucked. It was terrible.
It was
I was
bad.
like, what the heck? Yeah, it was just, ugh. It wasn't even that it was bad. It was just, blah. But Cena was good. They had a good match. Yeah.
Okay,
what are we doing?
Speaking of getting people paid. Steve,
oh, gosh.
Steve, get ready, Nikki. You ready?
Oh, I forgot about this.
Your boy Maven. He got some people paid. Maybe not.
Okay, I'm listening.
You ready,
I totally
Steve?
forgot this. I'm listening.
Number 1. James Madison over Coastal Carolina, 59-10. Boom.
Boom.
Next
Boom.
one, number 2. Washington State over Oregon State, 32-8. Boom. That's not a good one, Nikki. Give me share.
All right, my bad. No. All right, how about this one? There we go.
That's perfect. Number 3, Steve. Your boy Maven gave you Hawaii over Wyoming, 27-7. Boom. Number 4. Bama over Auburn, 27-20. Boom.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
People tried to doubt me, Steve. The next one, Minnesota over Wisconsin, 17-7. Boom. Even Steve, ye of little faith, Marcus gave you Vandy over Tennessee, 45-24. Boom.
Yes! That's awesome.
And Maven gave you Louisville over Kentucky, 41-0. Boom. And then Florida decided to piss down their leg against Florida. And they lost and cost me my parlay. And then Washington decides they're in the game. They're getting ready to take out Oregon. Then Oregon decides, man, guess we do want to go to the playoffs. Boom, loss. Damn! And then Steve warned me, Marcus, what are you doing trying to take Pitt over Miami? What were you thinking? I lost. Pitt. Ah! That was a terrible one, Nikki.
Boo this man!
Yes.
That's for him.
Yeah. That's more like it. Steve, 7 out of 10. What does that mean?
That's not bad. I mean, it's not great.
It is just money line, Steve.
Like you are what we were this year. You left a lot of food on the table out there.
You left I was proud of my Vandy, Tennessee call.
Yeah.
And my Minnesota, Wisconsin. I felt like that Oregon, Washington, like what does Brandon Lang say? Like I was on the right side of that bet.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, like even if I lose, I was on the right side. So
yeah,
I should have won. Okay, getting back to it, Steve. How is this Kentucky game going to be remembered? Is this just what's the name we're going to use for this Kentucky game? Is this like the 41-0 game?
I mean, yeah, listen, it definitely, regardless of how you felt, you were reminded that ending the season, busting your rival, doesn't cure all. Because you're always going to kind of look back at this season and go, man, kind of had that one, But it softens the blow for sure. Like, it's one where now I feel like fans are kind of like, okay, let's go into the offseason. We were close. It turns into you just flip your cup, really, is all it is.
Let me ask you this, though. Being that you have such turnaround between seasons, is it easier to let go? If you're a Kentucky fan, is it easier to let go? Is it harder to hold on to the game if you're a Louisville fan because you know you're going to have so much turnaround going into next year? It's hard. Is it getting more difficult to take rivalries into the next season?
I mean, a little bit because you don't see the same guys, Yeah, you don't see the same guys. You don't. So it is one of those where it's like, okay, the guys that made an impression in one game aren't the guys in the next game.
Were you were you so not surprised when you saw scuffles going on?
Yeah, but I mean those were kind of weak. I mean they were just. Are you talking about the pregame ones?
Yes.
Yeah, those were just kind of.
Were those for show?
No, but there wasn't any real malintent there. Like they were just. I mean, I saw them happen. They were just jawing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like there wasn't any no, those teams were about to fight. Like in 2014, it was like, yo, man, like these coaches and players are about to throw down.
Yeah, they really.
Somebody better get out there.
One other thing I did want to add to this conversation that like I said, who knows how many times we'll be talking about this for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, sure.
But I want one of the comments earlier, maybe I read it on the YouTube channel or something, or maybe we almost stumbled up. But here's the thing. I did want to give a compliment, a full program compliment to, okay, we talk about guys staying.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you talked about coaches earlier, Steve, about how sometimes you need to have that extra bond to get the coaches to stay or to get a player to stay, right?
Yeah.
And you never know if it's just going to come down to dollars and cents or, whatever. Like I said, I still believe there's a lot more like the dollars and cents are a lot closer, and people will stay in a more comfortable situation if the numbers are close.
I agree with that.
Coach
I agree with
Brom,
that.
I'll say it like this. We had a lot of guys playing hurt who didn't have to play hurt throughout this year. Duke Watson, Isaac Brown, Kewan Brown, Colin Lacey, Chris Bell. These guys really put it on the line. And you could tell these weren't, some players you kind of joke around, call them limpers, right? Like Malik Cunningham, we think he's a limper. Maybe you're not as hurt as you look because you look like you're hurt after every play. These guys look like they were really playing through pain and through injuries, not just hurt. And I want to compliment between the training staff and Coach Brom, whatever he's doing or however he's motivating these guys who, again, it's been acknowledged that Chris Bell is one of the top wide receiver candidates in college. For
absolutely
to get drafted, right? And I always discuss this with you on the radio. Like, people don't understand the amount of pressure and the yips. Like, you can get the injury yips when the money's at the finish line.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I just want to say this clear, Steve. If I told you all you have to do is stay healthy and you have a $4 million contract in the NFL sitting there waiting on you, and you already got injured enough to not play, what would your dad tell you, Steve, if he knew your dream was only 4 weeks away?
Yeah.
A $4 million contract is 4 weeks away, and I can put you in the car and I can drive you to the money, or you can have to fight through the bushes and the weeds with your friends to get the money. And the money could go away if you get hurt.
Yep.
That's what you're putting out there on a football field. And I don't know, we joke the other way about saying, what does this coach or what does this player have on this coach or something like that? And it's like, what does this coach have on this player to get them to play? No.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
Oh, no. I mean, it's, especially when it's a year where it just felt unfortunate. I mean, I don't know that there is anything. I mean, like a texter asked, like, why do you think we had so many injuries? And I'm like, I don't know that there is. I don't know if there's an answer for that as far as,
and you
something I could
willing
point
to.
to.
Yeah, you got to be willing to have the injuries. You and I get mad every year when Coach Satterfield would talk about how healthy we are. It's like, well, that's why we're not tough.
Yeah.
Because we're too healthy coming into spring training,
mm-hmm.
or exiting spring camp.
Absolutely.
So that's how I would answer to that texter. We're unhealthy because we're good. We're unhealthy because we practice hard. He talks about it in practice. I got to get these guys. Not only can they get healthy, but I have to get them practicing hard. I have to get better during the year. It's important. And again, he must have. I mean, I guess you got to get lucky with some of the toughness and some of the motivation, or you got to be damn good at getting the right kind of personalities and getting that tough culture inside of your locker room to get guys to be accountable to one another. Jeez, but yeah.
Well, and just, I mean, you're going to have some years where it happens the way it happened this year with injuries. And then you're going to have some where you're going to go, wow, I cannot believe we have stayed healthy. I mean, in all seriousness, I mean, we've had 3 years now, and we've only had a quarterback miss 1 game. I mean, it's why it's tough to really, and I know this year, obviously there's, we can have that conversation quarterback wise or whatever, but it's like you have, I mean, yeah, we took a lot of the running, and really, I think it was the running back room. Like when you start to look back on it, you feel like you were just so injured all year. In reality, I mean, I think it was really just the running back room that was just hampered all year. Not saying we didn't have other injuries, but when that's a unit that coming into the season we thought was one of the top 3 units in the nation.
Yeah, it was us.
And they were missing.
It was us in Penn State.
Us in Penn State, yeah. So their running backs weren't hurt; they just weren't good. But it's, I mean, to me, injuries in football are just bad luck, and you're going to have years where that's not the case. I mean, you're playing a sport where guys go out there and they hit each other at full speed.
Steve. Just before we get to this break, I want to say this one out loud too, because I don't know if you and I even had this conversation. Steve, Jalen Reeves-Maben hadn't played football in basically a year, right? I watched him for the Bears get out there on that field, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was cringing. Football just got reviolent. It's almost like not seeing him out there, Steve.
Yeah.
It's like, and when I saw him back out there, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, ouch. You know what I'm saying? So to your point, like you forget how each play out, how violent every single play is in a football game.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, and they wear less and less pads now too.
Oh yeah, no, I mean there's dudes wear shorts. I mean, you heard Kirk Herbstreit talking about it. He's like, I mean, he just got shorts on.
They're just playing in shorts.
Yeah, I mean, without question. By the way, good dub by the Bears.
By the Bears, yep.
Big
Dub
shout
Bears
out leading the division. Dub Bears. Yeah. All right, no, that's good.
I'll tell you what, let's get our last reset. Quick commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
Tom McCarthy here from Westwood One. Join me and Devin McCourty this week for Monday Night Football when the Patriots battle the New York Giants. Last week, the Giants came up short in an overtime shot at upsetting the Lions. Now they play spoiler again, taking on the hottest team in the league, the 10-2 Pats, who are looking for a 10th straight win. Don't miss it on Monday Night Football.
Coverage begins tonight at 8 o'clock on 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Pretty soon, turning on the heat in your house will be a common event. And if you're not sure your heating system is ready for the winter months ahead, it may be time to call who we call at the station, DFH Company. This month from DFH, you'll receive a 10-year parts and labor warranty. And you'll finally have the temperature just right in that hard-to-heat-up room this winter. It's hard to stop a train, so call DFH Company today about a train comfort system at 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions subject to credit approval.
Men, it's the holidays, a time of love and joy. But if you suffer from erectile dysfunction, the season can be tough on you. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you and your partner are experiencing struggles because of ED, change it up this year. Give the best gift you can give to the one you love by treating your ED and restoring your relationship. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED, and as a Prometic restorative health practice, we've literally seen countless thousands of relationships renewed across the nation. Plus, with treatments having success rates well over 90%, coupled with many treatment options, we can likely find the right one for you. You may even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us and give your partner the best gift you can give this season, a renewed, restored relationship. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across Kentucky and Ohio to serve you.
Got scrap metal? Midwest Metals makes recycling easy. Step 1, bring your scrap metal to any Midwest Metals location. Step 2, we weigh your haul while you relax. Step 3, get paid. It's that simple. We accept copper, aluminum, brass, and lead at all our facilities, as well as steel at our Shelbyville and Lexington locations. For years, Midwest Metal has been serving our community and spreading the word about the importance of recycling. Visit us in Louisville, Shelbyville, or Lexington, or check out mwmcorp.com for more details. Midwest Metals, recycling made simple, cash made easy.
Hey Louisville, are you looking for great food, great beer, and a great time? This is Dominique with Noble Funk Brewing Company. We are a family-owned and operated destination for craft beer and pizza located in Old Louisville. Noble Funk offers a wide variety of rotating brews with a mouth-watering lunch and dinner menu, as well as games to entertain the whole family. Our location also makes for a great event venue from everything from family celebrations to corporate gatherings and weddings. Check us out at
NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player award from the 2013 tournament. I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial # law on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated. Will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Yeah, there's just play that behind the commercials. That'd be great. Well, I mean, yeah, right. Well, there's that. And you'll also hear that too. Just from car parts. If you go see my friends over at Barnes Auto Service, get over to barnesautoservice.com and set up an appointment today. They've been in business for over 40 years here in the city of Louisville, taking care of you guys. Got to meet Chuck Barnes, who's amazing, man. They used to be with Richard Petty. I mean, that's like I said, 40 years of business, and they worked on NASCARs. They know what they're doing quickly and efficiently. And yes, they were pit crew guys. So when I say go in there and get your brakes changed, like it was funny. I was talking with Chuck Barnes, Marcus, and I was like, yeah, go ahead and get him. And like the times he was dropping, he's like, oh yeah, brake job is like a so many minute job or whatever. And I'm like, really? Well, why was I sitting at a place for an hour and a half? He's like, yeah, you get in, get out, boom, boom. But they do everything to a car other than body work. So as long as it's not body work you need done, yeah, the answer is yes, they can do it. So get over there and check them out. And listen, you tell them you heard about them right here on ESPN Louisville. They're going to give you a 10% discount. And no matter if you get the discount or if you say that or not, you're going to be backed by a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. So get over to barnesautoservice.com, sign up for an appointment today, and let them take care of you.
Okay, Steve, the savagery begins. What room do you need to win in the portal?
O-line.
You're having a conversation with Coach Brom right now, a man-to-man, heart-to-heart conversation.
Yeah, O-line. O-line. That game showed you there's no need to overpay for a running back.
For running backs or receivers?
Yeah. Now let me be clear. I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay an Isaac Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely don't need to spend on a room anymore. Like, that to me is out of the question when it comes to skill position, especially running back and probably receiver too.
Did Jennings and Sean Boykins draw down the market even more?
A touch, but it's not even just that. It's just, you see it. This year, you saw in the game, Dakari Collins is fine. Antonio Meeks was fine. Go get, and what I mean by that is, so in a running back room, I think you pay one, right? In a receiver room, I'm okay, you pay two.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of 2 is 1 in a receiving room. And then the other guys, like, if I've got time and I've got a guy that can give them the ball, which is O-line and quarterback, to me, the other piece is you don't need a stacked running back room, a stacked receiver room.
There is a lot of football players around. Like, once you just, even if you just talk about the ACC, there are wide receivers all over the ACC.
Oh, man.
Every time you play a game in the ACC, you say, I wouldn't mind having him.
Yep.
There's at least 2 wide receivers on every team. Say, I wouldn't mind having him. Or a tight end. I wouldn't mind having him.
I know.
But when you dominate up front, what would you look for, Steve, if you're recruiting O-line? You get what I'm asking? Because size, we see a lot of big lines, but it's like, how much is movement on your lines?
Yeah, you're looking for something different in each spot, but to me, I need tackles, I need, because I think with Jeff Brom, and we're learning, even though we knew him so well, we're still learning him a little bit. To me, the most important thing on the field is that his quarterbacks have time. It wasn't all, some of it was, but it wasn't all Miller Moss while we couldn't push the ball down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it was we couldn't run plays that took that long to develop. Because it wasn't, the plays wouldn't have time,
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, man, you take guys, you go get guys that can pass protect.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that more pass protection, or the running isn't as dominant as it was?
No, you
Just
to me,
movement on pass protection,
to me, pass pro
athleticism on our line
is tougher. Yeah. Pass pro to me is tougher. Like I need guys that can, especially with Coach Brom being my head coach, I need dudes that can protect.
Like dance, protect.
Yeah, over, because O linemen grow up run blocking.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a lot of O linemen out there that would probably agree with me. Like, I can teach
run blocking.
Mm-hmm. Like, run blocking is not something that you can necessarily come into and go, well, he just can't really. Like, that is strength, everything. Pass pro's not. Pass pro's balance. It's footwork. It's, It's can you sit down on your big rear end and keep your, keep your balance forward when you're going against the guy. Mark Schlabach said it the other day, and I brought it up on this show. I think you were on, but I'll say it again. He said, offensive tackle is hardest position in football because you're going against the guy your size that's twice the athlete that you are.
I remember saying that.
Yeah, and it's like when he said that, I'm like, dang, that's true. That's really true. Because, Myles Garrett could play O-line. Like, these guys can play O-line. These defensive ends, if you moved Ashton Gelati over and put him at offensive tackle in college, nobody would have blinked an eye size-wise. You go, oh, yeah, I see it. But maybe you put another 20 on him, 20, 30 on him, but you're like, yeah, and then he's an offensive guard. And it happens all the time. Jamon Brown come in as the defensive tackle, ended up being John Miller. These guys come in, ends up being NFL offensive linemen. So I need big dudes that can sit out there, and whoever the quarterback is next season, can line up, can get the football, and can go, I can focus on this ball getting down the field. Not, okay, I've got to look over my shoulder. I've got to, and to me, that's the most important thing for a Jeff Brom offense. Even more so than who the quarterback is or who the running back is, And I kind of expect there to be, again, no inside information on this.
Are we getting Cleve moving back?
I hope. Somebody, I heard Wesley Bailey may be able to come back. I need some confirmation on that.
They'll be too expensive, right?
No. You got to pay somewhere, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Watching teams not be able to score was a pretty big deal. Let's get Tino in here real quick.
Fire away.
Tino, welcome in, man. What's up?
Hey, Steve, man, I just had to call in because you hit it on the nose, man. You have to pay the offensive line, man. You got to get a lineman in there, and I think, to be honest with you, your quarterback, if you can have Jeff Brom as my quarterback guru, you can get a lesser quarterback with lesser money. You don't have to go out and pay huge dollars for the quarterback either if you got the line.
Mm-hmm.
And man, and I tell people all the time exactly what you said. It's either if you're gonna get linemen to block pass pro, it's easier for a lineman to learn how to block, how to run block than it is for them to pass block, because that's why you see all your tight ends a lot of your tight ends in high school become offensive linemen, offensive tackles in college, because they are a little bit more athletic. That's why most of your tackles in college got a basketball background, because they got to be light on their feet. You got to get those athletes out there. And if you can protect, man, look at all the quarterbacks that Jeff Brom got to the NFL from Purdue and Western and these type of quarterbacks that wasn't it's good to find a diamond in the rough or something like that. But in order for you to go to where we want to go, it starts up front, man.
Yeah.
And that's on both sides. That's on both sides of the ball. To be honest with you, you got to get pass rushers. You got to get football's easy, man. You got to get to the quarterback. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you got to be able to throw the ball down the field nowadays. It used to be stop the run and run the football, but now the game's done changed. You got to get to the quarterback and you got to protect the quarterback. Those are two things you got to do, man. And if we can do that with Brom's system, you know what I'm saying? With Chris Barkley as our running back coach, you got to start mentioning his. You got to start talking about that cat, man. We got to start talking about that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With him as your running back coach, we could do some things, man. And like you said, we could pay one running back, a couple receivers, and a tight end. We ain't got to go big on the tight end, but you got to get that offensive line.
Tina, let me ask you this. How far down the line before you mention corner?
Cornerback? Well, I tell you this. I'll pay Cleve Louisville before I pay a corner because they go hand in hand. Case in point, I'm gonna give you a great example right here, and Steve's gonna know what I'm talking about. Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
We got all them interceptions. We got all them interceptions. Our secondary was the best secondary in the league, but that's because Micah Parsons and Lawrence was on both ends pressuring the quarterback, and they got to get the ball out of early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that. You got to get to the quarterback. If you don't have the defensive ends, you got to have better corners. If you got defensive ends, then your corners don't have to be that great. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate y'all for letting me go, man. Hey, always fun, man, to talk with y'all and listen to y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, y'all have a good week, fellas.
Same.
Appreciate it, Tino.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What made me say corner is I went straight to SMU, of course. I'm like, okay, we have a great line, but or do your corners just got to make plays?
Yeah, I mean, you got to make plays, and SMU.
They just
I
have
mean,
a
that's
number.
one of those games. Let's get Matt in here really quick before we get out of here. Matt, welcome in to 939. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Hey, first, Steve, Marcus, appreciate y'all having me on here.
Absolutely.
Hey, my big thing is, and this is what I've told my buddies for the last several years. If you look at Louisville and you compare them to the Clemsons, the Alabamas, the Georgias, I mean, skill position wise, like we're not too far off.
Sure.
What has changed or what has separated us is in the trenches. But, you know, Louisville doesn't have the money that the LSUs, the Alabamas, the Georgias do to be able to spend an NIL year in, year out across the board. And so what my question is, you know, do we, which I would love Isaac Brown. I am very appreciative of that man being on a roster, and I want him to be on our roster next year and then hopefully a senior year if he doesn't get drafted first round. But, you know, can we, I guess, deal with going with a more mediocre or not mediocre, but more average style running back and skill position guy as long as we have, you know what, the big guys in the trenches, have a good, solid, quality quarterback, hopefully the guy from California for next year, and, you know, be successful, if that makes sense. Like, you know, invest more of our funds into the trenches themselves. And I don't know, because, again, you see LSU and all the promises they're making to Lane Kiffin that they're going to give him $25 million in NIL year in, year out. Louisville doesn't have a donor to be able to do that. And so, like, I'm trying to, I guess, better question is, where do you think we need to invest our funds and allocate them across the board? Is it more useful to put them straight in the trenches? Because, you know, that's where you win football games. We saw it this past weekend with the holes that we had. Or, you know, do you still allocate, have a top-tier quarterback and then a top-tier running back and receiver and then use the rest on the O-lineman, and then you just kind of hope and pray that, you know, some of the guys, like, heck, if we have a guy like Jennings that, you know, we can bring in as a 2 or a 3 guy. But anyways, I'll hang up. Let's hear what y'all got to say. But go Cards. It was a great victory this past weekend. And you know what? Hats off to Miller Moss. I was biggest critic 2-3 weeks ago, but that man proved me wrong. I'll hang up and listen to what y'all got to say.
Appreciate you, sir.
Appreciate. Let me cover that one real quick, Steve.
Okay.
It's a conversation you and I had yesterday. Listen, what's the saying? A fool and his money will surely part.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I was talking to Steve, and this is kind of the response to the call. I was talking with Steve. Somebody with $2 million and they know what to do with it is so much more dangerous than a person with $20 million, right?
Yeah.
And a person that knows how to work $2 million in any walk of life is so much more dangerous. And I think Louisville is closer to the guy who knows how to manage $2 million better than someone can manage $20 million. We have done so good at identifying, like I say, where did you get Colin Lacey from? Where did you get Renee Conger from? Where did you get, Isaac Garendo from? Where are you getting these guys from?
South Alabama, Rutgers, and Wisconsin.
Yes. And these aren't names that you knew coming into the portal. Like I said, the only name you really knew was Miller Moss. And that was because you played against him.
Clev came from Coastal,
Yeah, Coastal Carolina. Clev Lubin came from Coastal Carolina. That is identifying. That is sharp scouting. So I don't panic with the money conversation about going up against the big boys. If you know what to, if you're going to continue to keep this coaching staff together and keep these sharp eyes, I trust their sharp eyes to do the right thing, even if you're at a financial disadvantage. And I know they don't want to hear that. I know they want to say, no, we need more money. Don't say that, Marcus. We need more 502 Circle. We need more Josh Hurd. We need more. I get it. But in the meantime, I appreciate their sharpness with identifying and getting their guys that might not be, the mainstream big name. No,
major kudos to those guys, man. I mean, the staff, the entire coaching staff, the 502 Circle, it's been Dan Furman. I talked to him on the sidelines after the game, a little bit. And, I mean, all those guys working as a team, have just, we're rolling in two different sports, we're number 9 in the net and play Arkansas Wednesday night. We're going to get to it, tomorrow. We're going to get to it Wednesday. There's a lot. And look, man, if you're like me and you enjoy nerdy off-season stuff, then hey, football gets fun right now too. We get into portal season, and there's going to be a lot to talk about over the next few weeks. So,
okay,
excited.
Speaking of 9, you want to give me shout-outs?
Yeah, man. Let me give a quick shout out to my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Listen, you're going to buy gifts for everybody this year. Thank you. Buy yourself one, get yourself a gift and a gift of better health. How about that? Go over to tristatemenshealth.com, take that low T quiz, 10 questions, 2 minutes, yes or no answers. You're coming up on New Year, New Me, man. And it's a great time to do it. I'm never against that because I think the new year is a great time to decide, hey, let me get things right. So go over to tristatemenshealth.com, take that quiz, listen, find out what part of that applies to you, and then go into one of their great locations in Louisville, Northern Kentucky, and Cincinnati, Columbus, and let them take a look at you. Listen, it'd be about 30 minutes. You're going to be in and out. You're not going to have to take a lot of time. I did it. I got up one morning and did it before the show and come in and was here early and knocked out the show, and it was super easy. They'll take your blood, then they're going to come back with numbers. They're going to talk about what they can come up with to tailor it to you. And it's not going to be the same for everybody. I tell the story all the time. Nick was in one room, I was in the other, and we both come out with different things. It wasn't the same thing, because we're two different people that have two different outlooks still on life and different things. So go check them out. Listen, if you sign up for that testosterone the day of that appointment, they'll waive that $99 fee. So that fee they won't charge you anything for that appointment. So get over there and check them out. Tri-State Men's Health. Let them know you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Ville.
All right, hit it, Nikki. What you got on deck?
We got weekend overreactions. We got Eric Crawford joining. Obviously going to talk a lot about the impending UK hire. Andy has an interesting angle on it that I saw him tweet about that I think obviously there's the rivalry. The rivalry takes precedent. Who's going to come in? Is it Will Stein? How do we feel about that? But what happens to Stoops now?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like that. I think that's an interesting, is he going to, they were 5-7. Does he coach again? Does he take the year off? Does he get into broadcasting?
I think he's going to take $38 million and kick his feet up.
And I think he's going to do that first. That pays for a lot of hummus, boys.
Yeah.
What's the interest here?
There's a lot of hummus can be bought for $38 million.
It's over. Mm-hmm. You won.
Man, go home, big dog. Enjoy. No, not big dog. Actually, big dog, get your ass out and start recruiting.
93.9 The Ville.
Thanks, Marcus.
Appreciate
See you, buddy.
Nick.